What's up, everybody? Straight Shot here, back with, as you know, Space Engineers. All right, so basically where we stand, I think we left off, we were going to, let's see, the last thing I was doing, I was going to get, actually I can't even remember where we left off. I should have watched the video. But anyways, basically we have the base down there. All I've got is the shell, I guess you would say, the startings of a base, just some place to start. I didn't want to, I'm going to actually turn it into, like, I'm going to upgrade it and everything so you can't see through it like this eventually, but I want to get everything placed in there and everything looking nice. I may reshape it or something. I have never been good at making awesome looking bases and creatively making them look cool. I'm hoping that this really opens up my inner creativity on that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping, but what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to, just so you know, so we know exactly where we stand on everything. I'm going to, it's just going to be a plain simple base. I want to be able to get as far as I can so I can see all the different things that we can work with. So when we do a series 2 or season 2, we'll know exactly what we're dealing with. And so we can make a temporary base like we normally do, and then, you know, build up from there and make everything look nice and sweet. But there's something over here. You can barely see the nose of it. I started, when I was running around and everything, I was burning through the hydrogen like it was my job. So basically what I've done is I looked up some videos on, you know, simple, easy spaceships type hovercrafts kind of thing, because I didn't want to really go crazy with it. And I found the most simplest one. I found a video that showed a really simple, you know, everything. It basically was telling you everything you need to make a ship work. And I was like, this is exactly what I need, because I don't need it big. I just need a small little ship. And so this is what I made. It's hanging off the edge here because I was having issues with it being stuck. And then I actually had to go in creative mode to remake it, because I made it made it legit, used all my stuff exactly like this, made it look exactly like this. And I ended up, for whatever reason, I don't know if this is a common issue or whatever, but I've noticed this with other stuff, like with blocks that I've laid down, because I told you, I think I've said before, I don't know if it landed in the recording or not, but down there where the nickel and iron is, I stuck up, I didn't stick them in the ground, I just kind of had them sitting there near the hole, so that when I got down there, I knew where the hole was and I could just go straight to it and I didn't have to look for it. Well, when I leave, or I guess when it's not loaded or whatever, I don't know, I guess it disappears. It's the same thing up in here. I had it sitting right here. There's a drop up here I wanted to go get. Didn't have it locked down. I didn't have this little boot on it. I didn't have I call it the boot, but it's a landing gear. But I didn't have it on there at all, because I was just going to have it sit up and kind of lean forward and just sit there, because it doesn't really need one. I had it sitting here and I come back and it was gone. It disappeared. It wasn't in the air. I looked all around in the bottom. It didn't like flip off or anything, or kind of, you know, because I know sometimes when you have things that de-chunks or when it's loading in, the chunks are loading in, it cannot see it and it'll fall through the world or whatever. It may be deep in the world. I don't know, but it's not anywhere here. So I had to go in creative mode because I didn't want to waste my resources to remake it. I had already made it once. So I went in creative mode. I didn't make this guy in creative mode, and then I came back out of creative mode because I like to do things legit. I don't like to cheat or, you know, add things in. I like to work for what I get, but I did legitly make this. I did have it sitting up here and charging. It's going to take about 30 minutes to charge. Did have it locked in, charging for a little bit, but then after that, I set it right here and it just disappeared. So we're going to move on. Basically, the reason why I made this is because I wanted something to where I could just load this stuff up, move it down there. I was going to make another survival kit, move it down there. That way I can create whatever I need to create to kind of get things rolling if I, you know, break these things down before I break these things down, because I didn't want to just tear them all down and not have the right resources for everything. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this guy. I'm going to take as much as I can, fill it up, build what I can down there before I start tearing this stuff down. I want to get power down there. I get everything working and ready to go before I start moving this stuff and start tearing it all down. So when I come back, that's what's going to happen. All right, guys, we're back. I'm going to have to reset my keys, I think, to something else, because I keep hitting my mute key and it keeps messing me up. I was just recording and I came down here, had all the pieces, and I think it wasn't recording, and I overshot this again. I need to learn to stop it. Basically what I've done is, can't tell if it's blowing or on fire. The antenna looks like it's glowing or something. So basically what I've done is I took down the wind turbines from up the old base so that we can put it down here and have power started at least. got the refinery up. I've got, this is the assembler, and then this is the O2 H2 generator, and then this is going to be the survival kit. I can't complete it until I do the medical components, but I'm gonna have to break down the medical components up top before I do that. But I wanted to make sure this had power and this was up and running before I did that, which that's what I'm doing now. Make sure I have a tank on me. Yes. You don't want to be in the middle of the air when this thing turns off. All right. Nothing fancy for now. Just want to get this done. Platform to stand on. So start wasting H2O or hydrogen, whatever you call it. Not H2O. That would be water. Let's get these up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the back here, got it on the inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll make another one just to be symmetrical. Not that we need it. 3, 4. So 8. We'll get the 3 done first because I have the materials for it. We will put one here. And I just had just enough materials. Whew. That's never happened. All right, once I get one back there, that'll be 4 going on. And we should have power here. These guys are yellow. I don't know if that was yellow before or not, and there's no way to check it until I get this guy up and running. So let's break you. Drop one earlier. Yeah, I've had issues. Like I said, I've had issues with this before where these pieces that aren't touching something, it's not attached or into something like these are in the ground. If they're just sitting there, they'll disappear. I had that happen with my ship, and I don't know what else to do about that. I don't know if it's a common issue or so. That's the reason I put that on there, so it could be attached to something. All right, can I get out of here without dying? That's the question. Okay. So we're gonna go up, and then we're going to break down just the only thing we're going to break down. I know this is a bunch of trips back and forth, but the only thing we're going to break down for right now is the survival kit so that I can get things up and running and make sure that we have power. And then that's when we'll worry about batteries and all that other fun stuff. Turn off the power. All right. Shouldn't let me empty my inventory out. shouldn't need anything else. I can access this stuff once this is down anyways. All right, here goes nothing. Let's get refilled on everything before I do that. All right, here goes nothing. All right. And then eventually I'm going to make a landing pad right here where I'm at. Right up here with a door that goes in. So I have to run everything in. So I have to, yes. Oh, I'm gonna turn those into steps. You're 100%. All right. So I should be able to access everything that is on this. Yes, 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 yes. All right. And it looks like turbine optimal. All right. All of our wind turbines are optimal. I guess keeping them further away from each other and then at that height is a good thing. So I can get one more up there and we'll have 4 optimal wind turbines, and I can make a battery and all kinds of fun stuff. And what else? All right, so I'm going to think about what we got to do next and what the best route to take and the best step to take next, rather, and then I will be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Got a lot going on, a lot that has happened since we last was recording. So basically, I've gotten the base up on the mountain torn down. Everything's completely gone there. Everything's broken down. There's no reason to go back up there except for maybe getting some of that silicone, that magnesium. But I did go find some ice. I thought that was a lake, but apparently there's no such thing as lakes. I don't know. I guess not, because that's just nothing but ice. So we got all that ice down there that we can mine up for when we go up to space, whenever that does happen. But I did, when I was down there was a drop that fell down there, which we're going to go get that drop in a second. But when we were down there, I passed by it. I missed it. I can't find it now, but I know it's down there. There was some more magnesium and silicone and nickel down there. So basically a lot's happened. I know you probably saw in the corner there a little something I've been working on, but this is the base so far. I know a lot of it hasn't been built up. Some of it has. I've put some stairs here. Still has the underpinning down here that I've got to get done. As you can tell, there's a lot of stuff going on. So I want to try to show you as we pass it. I did put a door here. What's the point of it? Looks. I forget to shut that thing all the time anyway. So it's just basically for looks. So I got the refinery here. I've got our assembler here, and I've got our O2H2 generator there. I have our survival kit, and I have our small cargo container here where I can just access stuff quickly instead of having to go through here and make changes and stuff like that. So all this stuff is up and running. There's so much more to this game than I've ever imagined, and that's the whole purpose. I shouldn't have closed this stuff out when I did. I also did this. Can't really tell right now, but yeah, I got some lights going on here when it gets dark time. Pretty sure I can probably put a control panel or something like right here, something to where I can just turn them on and off real quick, program it to do that. But as of right now, I have to go all the way to the top and turn off. It's not that big of a deal right now. So basically I got those going. I got some steps going up here like I wanted, and I'm gonna have to close this in somehow. And these are all glass. I've got a lot of this done. I had to stop doing this because I was just running out of materials and there's too many random things just appear on the ground. I don't know why or where they come from, but I'll just be standing somewhere. I guess when I was tearing something down, I didn't have enough room in my inventory and it just fell there. But it's been there for a while. I've been all around places and it's still there. It's amazing. So anyways, I'm gonna close this this little area right here. I'm gonna close this in and try to get it fixed up to where it looks nice and pretty, and where we can look out at night. You can see the stars. It looks really nice. It looks really pretty cool. I've got this stuff closed in. I did get a 4th wind turbine, as you can see right there. So I've got 4 going. As you can tell here, they're all optimal. Every one of them are optimal. So we're getting the most that we can out of here. I do need to put a battery at some point down here so that I can start collecting energy while nothing's running, because that's just wasted energy. I've got so much energy there that I could just store up, and I don't do it right now. But I've got 30,000 different projects I want to do at the same exact time, and I get distracted, and there's so much to do. So anyways, I put a little platform out here. Look at this, isn't this nice? Got a little place for our hovercraft to connect and charge up. I think it's at a full charge now. Should be. It's blinking, so I'm assuming that it's close to a full charge. If not, let's take a look. Yes, 2 seconds it'll be fully charged. I think what's happening is it's blinking because it's still using power, because I've got it set to auto instead of turn it off. So since I've got everything unloaded and everything's off of it, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. We'll move this guy over just a little bit, and we'll come down and connect there. We'll lock our brakes, turn it off, and there we go. We got full power. We're not draining from the building anymore. So I got a little connector here. It goes up under. Will it take damage? No. It goes up under here. As you can tell, I started painting. I was trying to figure out how to paint, and I just started going crazy with it. I couldn't get this guy painted. No, I should be able to. I'm going to try to do some blue, maybe some different colors. I don't know. I like blue. I like red. But that was just me trying some stuff out. But anyways, I've got this conveyor system going up under here, going up into our refinery there. I've got to close a lot of this in, but like I said, I was running out of materials, and I didn't want to have to go run, because there's another project I want to work. This is a little platform that I've been working on that I'm going to use as a building platform. I don't know. This is going to be a multi-purpose, but look at this bad boy. No more blowing up on my watch, hey? Yeah? Let's take a look at this guy. Yeah, I even put little details in this guy. I did watch a video on different rovers people made and things like that, just to kind of get some ideas. This is not my 100% my idea, but I did add a few things that weren't on the video I watched, just because I wanted to see like how everything worked, the different options of what you can do. And I think it's all kind of coming together now. It's at that point where I'm kind of understanding the basics of everything, and I'm understanding how things work. Inertia has a lot to do with everything. You have the way these wheels are touching the ground when the shocks are hitting, and if it's too high or too low, power, all that stuff I'm kind of like learning about. And I've kind of just got to the point where I don't want to continue blowing up rovers. Maybe one day we'll just build some of these things and just blow them up. As of right now, I'm not going to do that. So I love being able to do stuff like this, just building up a little holder, like with this little foot here. I build it up, drop it in, and boom, there you go. It's just sitting here. So before I dropped it, I wanted to join with you guys. We'll grind it there. Boom, she's on the ground. She is 100% self-sustaining. Let's get rid of this thing. As you can tell, I had to move it a couple times as I was building it. I didn't want to build it on camera because I'm pretty sure if you've seen this before, you've seen other people build stuff very similar to this. And I'll give credit to who it was. I can't remember the person's name right off the top of my head, but I will leave a link to below of the series I'm watching to kind of learn more about it. It's a tutorial kind of thing. I've been watching a lot of videos on that just so I can better understand this stuff, because I know you guys probably don't want to watch this and be like, this guy has no idea what he's doing. I can't watch this anymore. Okay. So our wheels are turning. It's like we got our back wheels, our front wheels. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go in. Actually, let's go in here. Let's turn everything off because I don't want to waste power. Let's go into our wheels. Got 2 batteries, got cockpit connectors, got 2 connectors, cargos, and then our suspension wheels here. All right, so this should be one of the fronts. Hit the wrong button. Front left. Let's get rid of this, delete that, delete that. I'm actually making groups. I don't need to make block groups. I got confused for a second, which is very normal for me. Let's turn this one back off just to make sure we got it right. So it's going to be, this is going to be the back left. In the process of elimination, front, right. The reason I name it like this is so that they will put themselves, when I go back into it, boom, they will put themselves together. So I got my fronts, or my backs, my fronts, and my middles. So basically what I want to do is I want to make sure I turn my middles, no steering, and I want to make sure my backs have no steering. So only things that should be steering is my fronts. There we go. That'll make it a little bit easier so I don't flip this thing. Let's see if I can get it off of here without dying. Okay. Let's turn this bad boy. Let's get this to a place where you know what I need on this? I need some gyro. Gyro. I think that's gyro. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I probably need to look that stuff up. So I sound a little bit smarter than I really am. All right, so that's one thing I'm missing on this thing. Let me turn this bad boy off, put a parking brake on, because we don't want that rolling anywhere. And we come out of here and be like, hey, have you seen my car? Dude, where's my car? That's an old joke. Basically, the reason why I made this back piece so much bigger is I want to be able to take that ship. So because I want to save energy on this guy, I want to put that back ship on here. I can use that ship to go out into little areas where I can't reach with the rover, and then go out searching for, exploring or whatever. And then I can come back, set her back down right here, and I can drive off here because it's a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier to get around on when you're on wheels and stuff, as far as energy wasting, not wasting energy and things like that. So I basically want to do that. I'm thinking what I'm going to do too is I'm going to turn that guy into I'm going to put a drill on the front of it and use it as a miner, and so that I don't use energy to get where I need to, and I can use it to mine. That's why I want to set it back here. But for now, I'm just going to see if I can get it to work at first. But that's why it's like this, and then that way I can just park this bad boy right here, and I'll have the drill coming off a little bit, and that'll make the weight of this guy be not so front heavy, and we should be good to go. I don't think we'll be able to flip this guy if we're careful. Another reason I wanted to do this is because I was down there on the ice. This is what sparked the idea. I was down there on the ice, and I was hovering across, and I kept getting really close to the ground, and I was trying to slow down. I didn't want to go too fast, but I was trying to go through and just kind of catch and see if I couldn't see any ores and things like that across the top of that ice. And I almost crashed that thing. I crashed it 4 or 5 times. I replaced so many pieces on that thing because I'm just not paying attention. So I felt like a rover would be a good way to do it, and I wanted to be able to store a lot of stuff. As you can tell on here, there's basically there's another reason I have this connector on there. I'll show you in a second. Basically, I got a bunch of medium cargoes containers here that I should be able to hold a good amount of stuff in it. If I click here, you'll see I can hold, let's see, yeah, here they are, 10,000 liters a piece. And that's not including the connectors. These guys right here actually store stuff. That one actually can store stuff itself. And so I should be able to hold quite a bit. And on top of that, whatever I've got on that ship itself, I should be able to make a huge haul of ores and all that kind of stuff, because I want to be able to finish this building. I've been running out of materials and I have to run over there to that iron over there, and I know I'm going to run out of it soon, so I wanted to make sure that I could get everything. So I hope you guys like this stuff. I'm going to end this video right here. I've been busy at work. I'm going to try to get to a point where I can just bring you guys on exploration. That's what I'm going to probably do on the next episode. I'm going to get things kind of sorted out here. Another thing, the next project that I'm going to be working on is, I'm not sure if I like this or not. I don't like how far that goes out, but I don't like how steep that is. I don't know. Can't win for losing. So basically my next project is, I don't know how I'm going to do it, and I don't know if I want to keep taking this guy up here because it is pretty steep and he is long. So I may set up something either out front here, which I don't like the idea of that. Maybe I can. But basically set up front here with a piston that I can drop up and down, connect to this bad boy right here, connect to that guy right there, and I'm gonna have it go across and have a piston can just grab it. I don't know. I may have set, because what I'm gonna have to do before I do that is I'm gonna have to set this up to where there's a flat surface right here where I can just pull this bad boy up, park, and it's that way it's all even and it's not sloped or anything like that. I know exactly where to park. And then once I get a nice little parking area, I'm gonna put like little wedges up so that the wheels will stop right on the wedges and have it perfect to where it's dummy proofed, because I'm blowing stuff up that I'm not wanting to blow up, and I'm wasting materials on fixing things because I keep blowing stuff up. So I'm trying to make this as dummy proof as possible, because if I can mess it up, I will mess it up, I promise you. So I hope you guys enjoy this series. I'm really loving this. It's awesome. We're going out in the night. Look at this. Let's check this out. The sun out here, right here. Look at this. Isn't that nice? Some dirty windows. We need to get it cleaned up. All right, well, I do appreciate you guys. If you like what you saw, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. I say it all the time. If I didn't earn your thumbs up, then please don't give it to me. Give me a thumbs down. If you want more videos, subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you can get notified every time I upload a video. You can also follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. Message me, whatever you want to do. I have a Discord down there. All the links are below. Check them all out. And the other video that I wouldn't say I stole, but I pretty much copied a good bit of that. I'll show that video down below because I don't want to get credit for something I didn't come up with. It's an awesome build. The guy I'm watching that, and I apologize that I don't remember his name. The guy I'm watching, he's an awesome guy. So I do appreciate it. He's doing awesome on these videos, and I don't want to take credit when I didn't do it. So I'll show the video, or I'll show that link down below too. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out.